So, as I mentioned the other day, we are still here at the ancient site of Corinth, checking out other parts of it. There was a sanctuary that was discovered many decades ago to the goddess Demeter, who is the goddess of agriculture, so very important to Greece and I would say every country. And she lost her daughter as a young maiden, Persephone. Hades basically saw the maiden, became enamored, and took her down to the underworld. So she was searching for her daughter, and it took the interference of Zeus to negotiate with Hades that essentially Persephone has to spend part of the year with her mother up on the planet, on Earth, and that explains the seasons because Demeter refused to allow anything to grow. She was in mourning, so the crops were not growing, humans were suffering. So the deal is part of the year, half the year up here with her mother and half of the year in the underworld with Hades, where she actually gets her name Persephone from. She's referred to as a Kore, or maiden. We don't have a name from before, but she is known, sorry about that, as Persephone. And there is the remains of a sanctuary up there, sort of towards the hills. If you look towards Corinth, the very tall promontory there, down lower. We're going to try to see that today, the remains of what's left of that sanctuary. And the thing with the goddess Demeter, you might have heard of the Eleusinian mystery cult. And this was a very, very strange little sort of cult thing that those who worship Demeter would sign up to do over a course of 9 days. And it started in Athens, and they would follow the processional way to the town of Eleusis. And that is where something happened, essentially, within a large kind of, it could be a temple. It was very dark, apparently, to sort of mimic the disorientation of the goddess while she was looking for her daughter. And upon death, those people who underwent that sort of ritual were not allowed to speak of it, or they would die. So whatever happened in there, perhaps they went into an altered state of consciousness, but the goal of it was that the goddess was going to try to help prepare them to accept death after life, and that they would not fear it as much. So I'm not sure what exactly the sort of priestesses or priests in charge would do to the people attending, but it ran over 9 days. You fasted, and there was a spiritual cleanse during the first 3 days, and then you walked to the town of Eleusis, and basically you underwent this ritual. So that sort of thing may have occurred here at the sanctuary. It wasn't part of that 9-day thing, but there were always areas that were more hidden and closed off with many of these temples.